Hey there. Well, comments to my video that I was asking, hey, what would you like to see me make videos about? And one of the things that got mentioned by several people are things that I enjoy. And that's been kind of difficult lately. As so many things that I used to enjoy, I don't seem to enjoy much anymore. Some of it is because of what other people are talking about, when they'll make fun of certain things and, some entertainment and such, to where my mind would be so filled with all this crap, all this political crap, when trying to watch a piece of entertainment that I wouldn't be able to enjoy it much. So I ended up not wanting to watch much entertainment at all. So politics ended up playing a part in that. And the voices that speak the loudest against, modern entertainment are from the right. I'm not saying everyone on the right believes this way, but that's where a lot of this push comes from. You can't enjoy this because it's propaganda. And as I do think there's a lot of propaganda out there, there's still some stuff that's enjoyable. Like I said, I really, really enjoyed the Barbie movie, even though it was a blatant, big, giant piece of propaganda, but I still enjoyed it. I just need to put on that kind of mindset more, to enjoy some of the other pieces of entertainment and such. But gaming, I don't enjoy gaming as much as I used to. Partially because I can't enjoy games the way that I used to, which was mostly trying to make them do something that they weren't designed to do, or to see something you weren't originally supposed to see. Using memory hack utility programs to find certain points in memory, so you can change the attributes of it. It could be your health, it could be the level you're on, it could be the weapons you're having that you have. There's cheats for, I guess they call them cheats, but you can do a lot more with them than just cheat. On Zelda Ocarina of Time, there is this one cheat where every time you hit the Z button, your character, Link, floats up in the air. And you could access many areas, like you could bypass, there are areas you can't go until you go to an area trigger and do certain things, and now you can go through this area. Well, when you could jump and go over, you could jump over the blocks that normally stop you from continuing on. So, and the games will act really weird when you don't go to the proper area triggers first. You can get just really strange results. Stuff like that. On Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, my favorite thing to do, and it was messing with the vehicles files and the weapons files. You could actually, adjust all of the attributes. And I had a vehicle that you could just, go, 200 miles an hour within just a couple seconds. And the car could drive up a 90-degree incline. You just kind of just drive up it. There you go. And yet it had this really strange suspension that the wheels are... Well, if you put those attributes on too tall of a vehicle, you won't be able to get in, right? So, but it's stuff like that I really enjoyed the most. And now with new games and the way that they're set up and how locked down they are, I can't really do any of that stuff anymore. You just have to play the game the way it was designed. And I guess I just don't get as much enjoyment out of that. But I've had a problem with having a lack of self-discipline. And games show that off quite a bit, because you do have to have some self-discipline to keep wanting to try over and over again when you fail on something, right? In a game or whatever, right? And I lack a lot of self-discipline for sure, in a lot of areas in my life. So I don't know. I do enjoy the nature walks, and I hope to do more of them when the weather permits. Yesterday would have been a perfect day, but I was working on someone's computer yesterday, and ended up, I get there, and he had figured out a lot of the things himself. So it was almost, my trip there was unnecessary. So I could have done a nature walk. But later in this week, we're supposed to have some good weather, so I'll hopefully do some then. So, music. Some of the main things that has been keeping me from making new music is a lack of good sounding instruments, and I've talked about some of it before. There were some suggestions people had given me for some really good, like synth strings and that have a lot of, that you can modulate a lot in many ways. And I forgot what they were. So, but I'd definitely like to make more music. What I think I struggle the most in with music is lyrics. I come up with a great melody. I come up with a great progression, but then the lyrics come up and it's like, well, I don't look at things in a similar way as so many other people. I don't know how to make lyrics that are approachable and relatable to a lot of other people, So many of my lyrics have been kind of self-help lyrics, saying, hey, I've come this far. I've had all these problems, but I've come this far. Stuff like that, those kinds of messages. And that works, but I just feel like I'm being very repetitive if I continue to make those kind of lyrics. So, but I think what's had me the most depressed, and it kind of kicked in after the election, is how many people hate Trump so much that unless you think he's Hitler, some of these people want nothing to do with you anymore. They're like, I want to remove everyone from my life who doesn't think Trump is Hitler. And it's just depressing. So I can't. Yeah, there's nothing I can say to the people. So, I just shut up about it on places like Facebook and let people have these extreme views. So I'm not saying I think Trump is great, but he's not the next Hitler. So yeah, it's been kind of hard trying to get out of this depression that I've been in. It's been a bit hard. I'm not having suicidal ideations, so I mean, at least there's that. I'm not thinking about. I'm not that down, but I have been pretty depressed. So, this video is probably long enough. It's 8 minutes 35 seconds. I don't really want to know what more to put into this video. So, anyway, thanks for watching.